Rumble going to be banned again. So the interesting thing is the shred from Gumayushi on this Sivir. If he gets items, he's just going to massacre everyone, right? The Rick
Proc, Roma desperately trying to even out the trade. Almost gets there for anything.
I think level 3 is really where the Lucian Braum is in a good spot. You know, Lucian very much having all 3 abilities to get a full reset on your E.
That's gonna be. What if you lose your life? Because that's looking like it might be the outcome here for casting. May be in a little bit of trouble. That's all right, let's see whether a teleport is going to get... Never mind. That is just a very dead Kassadin. They do spot this out. The Drakes are a little bit tankier than usual. Gumayushi is going to be tagged here by the Winter's Bite. The Bros do hold on to this as Zeus comes in, finds that backline. But it is going to be casting, pulling him away. Kanavi locks down the Dragon, but can they win the fight as the flash out from Gideon is good to keep him alive. And it's a Chemtech Soul. Oh, casting does have the Realm Walk. Drake secured for HLE, and they're pretty happy about that as Gumayushi does have that spell shield. Headbutt back onto Teddy, who does get pulverized as well. Now Delight in so much trouble, and Teddy just kills him. That is going to be an evening out of these kills.
I'm pretty sure Kanavi ulted the Wukong clone.
Oh.
Yeah, so if we watch here, he just ults the Wukong clone.
Gets him on top of the Dragon, though.
Yeah, but it's still, like, very low value, but Bro just uninterested in fighting after the Dragon's gone. But it's like, you know, I feel like a lot was used by HLE to kind of minimal effect, and Bro just immediately opted out of the fight, so seemed hesitant to continue it after the Dragon was gone. And it's like, I understand from one perspective, hey, we don't want to lose the game here, but it's like, I don't think time necessarily favors you.
Terrell has now spawned 2 minutes on the Dragon, as now we've got a Realm Warp to come on in. Gideon trying to lock down Zeus here, will be able to get another knockup. And there it is, Roma coming on down, and Zeus just wants to deal with this wave. He knows that he's very, very dead.
The Herald, it's low enough that they should just be able to charge it down. Question is, can they get mid-tier 1 without using the Herald?
Well, Kanavi is looking for an angle onto Teddy. There's cease and desist, not a clone this time, as he tanks up the turret very comfortably, and they will be able to take it here as there's a stun onto Delight, but I don't think Namgung is going to be able to get too much of anything done. They might even
to get this tower, and now they're trading massively up because it's a 1-for-1 in terms of kills. It's tower for tower, but I think HLE a lot happier picking up that mid-tier 1 with his position on the map, and you still have the Herald in pocket, so you feel really good about this exchange. You know, Teddy dashing forwards here, using the culling to try and clear the wave, but Kanavi just slips around and gets this great ult angle. And then the problem is, because you're making that play...
Spell Shield now on cooldown, maybe an opportunity here as the Bros do move in. There is the engage onto Namgung, but they do have Teddy with the culling. Delight taking a lot of damage as Roma shows up, teleport him from casting as well. All of the Bros now in position. Namgung flashing away here as Kanavi does go into the Rift Herald, and that's a triple knockup from Delight. Flash out from Teddy, but I just don't think he's going to survive. You said this Akali was dangerous, and my God, were you correct? As Zeka picks up a triple. Zeus looks for an angle as well as casting flashes away, and I just don't know whether it's going to be enough to keep him alive. Kanavi turns up as well, and of course, he's going underneath this turret. Zeus going to be helping him take down. All right, let's check it out one more time. As Kanavi puts it down and just uses it to... Oh my God.
It's so good. And you know what? This is... With this pro view, we've now seen this play 3 times. I can tell you, we're going to see this a fourth time in the Mad movie.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
That was so clean from HLE and Kanavi in particular.
And then able to finish off the ace here at the same time. And now the game becomes, I mean, it was already...
Make anything from the Baron. You have Dragon in 2 minutes. It is Soul. Oh.
Okay, looking for the angle here as they pull Zeus in. He goes into the mist, but I mean, you mentioned short-range carries. That is precisely what's here waiting for him, but he's doing a lot of work. Seraph Shield going to be able to save
how tanky he is, and they will just have to set their sights on the Soul. There's a nice trap here from casting. CC comes in, and again, casting's just a bit too tanky, but the damage on Aroma as well, he's also quite bulky. In the Seraph Shield, Aroma gets a good root. That's what we're looking at. It's kind of hard to engage in return, Because you dive in, Zeus and Zeka will just get on your backline in return.
Well, now we've got an engage as Delight down to 50%. There is Kanavi going in. He looks for Gideon, but the Cyclone is going to be there, and Kanavi's just dead. Casting has found Zeka as well, taking him out of the fight. Is now Zeus just taking matters into his own hands. The needlework is deadly, and Roma is just taken down. HLE answer quite nicely, but it's a 1-for-1 for the moment. They're trying to turn this, and this is a lot of adversity.
They really do.
That they're dealing with right now. So maybe this is going to be prime bro that we're going to see, as Zeus is immune. There's a flash pulverize that comes on through here as the flash out from Roma. He does have the shield burst. Don't know whether it's going to be enough. Cease and desist comes in. They're underneath inhibitor turrets, but it just doesn't seem to matter here for HLE as Casting gets cut down. And there's some funny business with this monkey, but Gumayushi is underneath Nexus turrets and doesn't seem to care too much. Flash forward from Kanavi,
yes,
and he may just die. Yeah, he is going to be
That's
taken
why
out
he has the GA.
Yeah, they are still going to win the game, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't really matter here that Kanavi is doing some funny business as the Nexus turrets will go down, and HLE, Pro made him work for it, but they are going to win this one in the end, and not the level of play that we were expecting from this squad. Definitely levels of damage that we were expecting from Zeus in a game like this. Viper and Peanut, as Zeka will pick it up. 6-4 and 9. The most impressive performance, honestly, was in the loss, as his Aurora going 6-1 and 3. He was deathless.